If you all go in at once, you'll scare the animals. Pounce, come with me. Everyone else, stay here.
What can I do for you?
I have come to return your mark.
Ah, thank you. If you need something else...
May I present young Pounce and his cat, Bert? Poor Bert, he's been injured.
It's Big Danny who threw a cobblestone at him.
Big Danny? Danny the Jaw? The terror of...
Oi, that's her, mister.
You know this lady?
Lady is not the appropriate word. Fury, more likely. Danny is a night worker. Before that, she performed in a circus where she fought against men for...
Is there anything you can do for poor Bert?
I don't know. This cat seems to be in a sorry state.
Yes. Aha! This must be the cat.
What can I do?
Here is the book on cats.
Thank you, my man.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. What can I...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pardon me, but can you give me some...
You too? You're lost?
I can't just waltz into the police station to ask if they've got Squibby locked up. I'll have to come up with a ploy to find out if he's actually...
So, you little jackanapes, you want to ride on the big whirly?
Another day. As a matter of fact, I would like to know if a chap I know called Squibby happened...
Information?
Here are a few guineas.
I'll tell you everything that I know, my ducky. Nothing. Hey, if you have something to offer to a lady...
I'll be back.
You do.
The girls from the nice houses. That monster. Oh. Danny must have been referring to establishments like Miss Bella's that Watson told me about. Fine, I have to go to the brothel. Good evening, Lucy. Do you remember me?
Mr. Holmes, you're strangely dressed.
I've come to ask if any of your colleagues, or perhaps even yourself...
Certain girls go with police officers, it's true, but Bella would be able to...
Very well. I'll be on my way.
You are a friend?
Indeed.
A fine man, your Dr. Watson. He got me out of a damn business with one of my clients. We gave this bore a lesson to remember. You're looking for information about the police, is that...
What is bothering you so much?
A client left me a case of bottles as payment. It happens all the time. I'm saddled with all this. He told me that these perfumes were the latest thing, straight from Paris. There might be some good ones in there, but I'd have to find out if it's really...
Madam, I will undertake to tell you exactly which of these...
Yes, I know him. We've struck a...
I will need a book to help me identify Miss Bella's perfume. I believe the bookshop on Glenworth Street, not far from Baker Street.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you the new bookseller?
Yes, my name is Barnes.
I'm looking for work that can help me identify perfumes, a book that deals with...
I would recommend the Encyclopedia Spartacus about vegetation. It can...
Fine, I will take it.
But it's just that, I have no idea where it is. Would you believe that my predecessor classified works by their acquisition date? Nowadays, we advocate a thematic classification.
It is no doubt very interesting, but I need this book Spartacus without...
Fine, I will try to...
Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, fantastic. You are the man for the job. Perhaps you could try to find the missing...
There are some dates missing?
Yes, I forgot to mention that detail. The dates were written on cardstock attached to the collar.
Are there any other details to know?
The proprietor inscribed a date every 2 years since his arrival in 1864, up until now, that is 1888.
Well, I will see. I must put all of the labels back in their rightful place. I must put all of the labels... I must put all of the labels back in their rightful place. There, Mr. Barnes. Let's see. The Secret Life of Anchovies. Memoirs of a Public... This encyclopedia on plants and spices.
Yes, Mr. Holmes? Yes, Mr. Holmes?
I will need my work table. Let's get to work. I must analyze these perfumes. This shape represents the essence of the perfume. These shapes represent the... This perfume is ghastly. Excellent. Now, onto the... Elementary. Fine, I have to go to the brothel. Fine, I have to go to the brothel.
Can I get a refill, please?
So, my dear man, have you reached a verdict?
I have distinguished the good perfumes from the bad, but
Who cares?
it's not really a perfume.
It smells strange.
Do you know someone by the...
Danny? Big Danny, Nutcracker.
That's the one.
You're interested in that kind of... She's dangerous, a real cyclone. So beware.
I doubt it'll take much to make Danny cooperate. Let's go to the police station. Do you remember me?
There ain't much in the state.
There we are. Now, I must go to the pet shop.
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About a...
What can I do?
So, how is Bert doing? And where can we get some...
We must find Hardiman.
Thank you for everything. So, Pounce, shall we look for the cat food seller?
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Good evening,
I'll
sir.
do a little kebab. These little brats can't possibly...
Pardon? Oh, no, no.
Ah, children, there are pride.
Do cats really like kebab?
They adore them. How many would you...
I'll take the lot.
I beg your pardon.
How much for the lot?
For £2.
It's a deal. Listen up, my little soldiers. You'll need to find all the cats in Whitechapel and lead them towards the police station. You'll be armed with delicious kebabs to entice them. Go, as quick... If my calculations are correct, the cats will be seduced by Danny's odour and will throw themselves on her. That should cause... Come on now, children. Let the cats alone.
What's all this racket? Calm down. Come on, out. And make those chaps shut up.
Well now, let's see what I can do about Squibby. This must be the door that leads to the cells.
And who are you?
I've come to talk to you about Tumble.
So you're here to...
Absolutely not. I've come on behalf of someone you know.
You ain't no street person.
Not at all. Will you agree to talk?
Not a chance.
You mean to say that you are here of your own accord?
Damn right. Only death awaits me out there. I was almost lynched because I was blamed for the murder of those poor girls who were...
A journalist?
I socked him once for disrespecting me down at the pub. He said I'd pay for it one. With my description and my tattoos and all, I was arrested at the same time the police said they'd caught the Whitechapel killer.
I understand. Listen, if I find this journalist and make him promise to not write a word about...
You sure know how to
What's the name of this journalist?
Bulling. Tom...
Tom Bulling? That name sounds familiar.
Huh?
Ah, no, nothing. Well, I'll be going, Squibby.
You're...
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station.
Hey, but what are you up to here, you? Off with you, and make it quick before I take you in.
Let's go to the wasp's nest. Let's go to the wasp's nest. No, if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous. Let's return to Baker Street to change. Some paper, ink stains. This must be the table where... Evening. A pint for me and have one for yourself. I'm looking...
Haven't seen him for a day or two. He must be sleeping it off, son.
What paper does he work for?
I don't know, but I can't believe that he... The last time I seen him, he spent a whole day at that table drinking and...
Thank you, my friend.
That's nothing.
Some paper, ink stains. This must be the table where Bulling writes his copy. Good evening. There'll be a nice tip in it for you if you can tell me if you recently saw a journalist here.
Yes, sir. A damn nuisance, that man. And a real cad. He cursed me out something fierce for staining a book that he put down, even though it was him who was shaking so much that he saw...
He was reading a book?
Oh, not a real book. A halfpenny rag. He put it down on the ground, and I put it in the...
Goodbye, miss.
At your service, me lord.
Spring-heeled Jack, a fantastical character that terrorizes the population. Let's return to Baker Street. Tom Bull...
Up at last, Holmes. Were you able to get anything from that crook at the wasp's nest yesterday?
Not yet, but I am working on it. And yourself, Watson, what were you able to find out from your colleague about the...
Holmes?
Let it be, Watson. It was tiring, no doubt.
Well, as soon as I mentioned the possible existence of a black market dealing in human parts,
Everyone in the hospital became very tense. This silence, therefore, tells us more than anything else at this point.
However, I have trouble believing that such a peculiar deal...
That's my opinion, as well as that of my old university colleague. He maintains that any form of organ trafficking would be impossible, not to mention unnecessary. However, he did tell...
Interesting, an encoded message.
Indeed. And look, the symbol of a...
Thank you, Watson. Are you going out again? Good. Let's decipher the...